We're going to work on a snow leopard. It's going to end up being a snow leopard tumbler. It's a 20 ounce. It's what I call a 20 ounce slim or a 20 ounce straight. I will let you know, no tumbler is ever completely straight. I've learned this when I'm trying to put fabric on them, that no tumbler is actually straight. And this one actually was one I bought at Walmart, and I didn't really like the pattern that was on it, so I stripped it and turned it into what I wanted it to be. And I just spray painted it a black undercoat because I thought the way I'm going to do the snow leopard, that black would probably be best, and then we're going to spray paint and all kinds of things over it and make it, like I said, this is kind of a learning for me. This is a can I do this tumbler, so you guys can join the unknown world with me as to if this is even possible. I made sure to put parchment paper underneath because, as you can see, some of the epoxy drips off, and I just mixed my epoxy equal parts. I followed the manufacturer's recommendations for it. If you have questions, I can let you know the things I use. I'm not super familiar with different brands yet, so I really just kind of use what I've found to work. I've tried about 3 or 4 different brands, and I found one that I really like, and it's the Alumilite. The quick cure is my favorite because I can get more done in one day. It makes for more profitable for me, or more efficient, especially with having the kids and not being able to get in here multiple days in a row. It's easier if I can just get stuff done in one day, or a couple different layers of epoxy done in one day. That's kind of what's best for me. But again, you just kind of have to do whatever's best for you. If you're doing it as a side hustle and you only have evenings, you know what? It might be best for you to do the one that takes 24 hours to cure, because it does seem to be a little easier to manipulate. This one, you have to be pretty quick with doing it. So on a learning curve, I'm glad I didn't start with the quick cure, because it does have quite a bit of a less time to mess with it. It does seem to cure a lot quicker. It's generally, it says that it's tacky free or tack free after 4 to 5 hours. So you do have to work pretty quick on it to get it to not give you problems. So if you ever mix too much epoxy up, don't ever fear. You can always, oh, there's something on it. Ugh. And never worry about like the like there's hard pieces or whatever. Now, when I was spray painting, I noticed that this tumbler fell on the ground when I was spray painting, and it kind of got a little dirty, so I just brushed it off when I came inside. Made a big mess of myself, of course. But so what I do is, generally I have some kind of side project going, and so I'm going to just take this extra epoxy. I'm going to turn my parchment paper so that I can see what I'm doing here. Parchment paper so that I can catch what and I'm literally just going to pour this in here. I've got a pretty good base coat on the top of it, so I'm just going to fill it in with this clear. That's what I have available right now. So apparently I got kiddos fighting in the other room. So what, Bubba? He is upset that Sissy took him out of the bath, apparently. So that's all that one. I tip it this way a little bit and that way a little bit just to kind of fill it in. But that's all for today, and I'll come back and show you guys the next step later. After the cup was, we spray painted it black, put the grippy vinyl on it, spray painted it white, and then we pulled the vinyl off, and now we're going to use the Mod Podge with just a little thin brush and dab some on here in little spots. I'm actually going to do it in stages so that I can put the glitter on as I go, and hopefully it won't dry. Once it dries enough, just go through with a light makeup brush or paintbrush and just pull off what is extra. And then if there's spots that you want more, you just go back through and put some more Mod Podge, and just do it ever so lightly though. Don't want to, you're just barely pulling stuff off. So I just took regular Mod Podge and put just whatever amount I thought I needed. I'm going to do 2 different colors for accents on this. So I just took that and I'm going to pour some acrylic paint in with it. So we're doing Snow Leopard, so I put a little bit of a dark gray in it. And then in this one, I'm going to put some black paint. So then I just poured some black paint. Probably got a little too much, so we'll pour a little bit more Mod Podge in it. And not that all of this will fit in the container I've got, because I have these little fine tip bottles I'm going to put it in. They come with a funnel, so I just funnel it in there. I'll show you in just a minute. Get this all mixed up. And I just stir the sides to make sure it's all mixed in. Try to show you guys here. You can see the sides where there's still white. Let's mix that up. I'm going to put this paper towel down. I'm going to move the cup out of the way for a minute as I take this. Trying to make sure I'm letting you guys see what I'm doing here. So I'm going to mix this real quick. So I put this here, put the funnel in it, and if you put too much paint in it, it will be a really slow trickle. So I'll do that. Sometimes you can, okay. But I'm going to speed this up while it drips. After you get it all mixed up in your bottle, you put the needle tip on it, and you are ready to start detailing it.